Jackie Phillips. The Lady Oaks are coached by Mr. Doug Hale. Officials for this game are Larry Carter, Terry Carter, and Randy Layton.
As we start here on this Sunday afternoon here at the Logan Middle School gym, we will be seeing the Lady Oaks take on the Vinton County Lady Vikings for the 3rd and 4th place of this tournament. And as we get started, we're going to see Belinda Hayes and Ashley Maynard in a circle for the jump ball, and we're ready to roll. And here we go. Oak Hill with the ball first. Over to Phillips. Over to Ruth. Ruth working outside. Over to Sharp. Sharp underneath to Maynard. Maynard puts it up, and she's fouled by Goodland right off the bat. Maynard will go to the line to shoot too. That'll be the first foul in Vinton County with a little less than 20 seconds off the clock. Maynard's first shot falls good. Second shot's good. Oak Hill's up by 2. Full court pressure being put on Vinton County. And there's a block out of bounds, slapped out by Phillips on the block. In the process there, we got some water on the floor when the ball hit a cup off the scorer's table. We're back here to resume play. Vinton County's Heather Hayes brings the ball into Jewett. Jewett over to number 10, which is Olkowski. Over to Belinda Hayes. Back to Jewett. Back to Bukowski. And she takes a long shot. Bounces off the rim. Rebound. And they're going to call the foul on Phillips for reaching over.
Foul is on Oak Hill number 40, Becky Phillips, her first, team first.
Vinton County's ball out under their own bucket into Goodland. Goodland turns over Maynard and gets 2.
Backed it by Megan Goodland.
Ball into Sharp. Sharp to Spurlock. And a block. Spurlock back with it. Over to Ruth. Over to Sharp. Into Phillips. Phillips over to Maynard. Maynard no good. Rebound Goodland. Scores tied 2-2. Each team with 1 foul. 6:46 to go here. Vinton County with the ball over to Hayes. Hayes from outside. She gets 2. Into Sharp. Sharp to Phillips. Phillips cross timeline, gives to Ruth. Ruth brings it to the middle, out to Spurlock. Over to Ruth. Over to Spurlock. Over to Phillips. Phillips brings it underneath, puts it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. In the paint. Puts it in for 2. Score still tied. 4-4 with 6 minutes to go in this first period. Jewett crosses the line. Over to Okanowski. Into Hayes. Back out to Oskowski. To Jewett. To Julie Oskowski. To Jewett. Back to Oskowski from 3-point land. She gets it. 7-4. Spurlock crosses the line. Over to Sharp. Sharp to Ruth. Brings around to Spurlock. Spurlock into Phillips. In the paint. Turns. No foul called. And rebound. Third out by Vinton County. into Phillips. And Phillips takes it to the paint, and she was fouled, no call, and the shot was put back up and missed. You could see the hand hitter from here. Olenwaski with the ball. Over to Jewett. To Olenwaski. To Hayes. To Olenwaski. And from three-point land again, no good. Rebound Sharp. Sharp's trapped there, over to Phillips. To Ruth. To Spurlock. She brings it over. No. Maynard, no. And shot was missed by Lady Oaks. Vinton County with the ball back up the floor. Jewett with the ball. Over to Olenkowski. Over to Hayes. Hayes with the shot. Good for two. Sharp with the ball for Lady Oaks. Crosses the timeline. Stops and gives it to Spurlock. Over to Ruth. Ruth to Phillips. Phillips backs it out. Lady Oaks working to set up the play. Needs someone down underneath. Phillips trying to work her way in. And there's a steal from Vinton County. Steal from Sharp now. It's being pursued. And Sharp ends up with it. And Jewett ends up with it. And Olenwaski over to Hayes. And there's the offensive foul on Hayes. Heather Hayes with an offensive foul.
Foul on Vinton County number 20, Heather Hayes, her first team second. Substitution for the Lady Vikings.
As we come back here for the inbounds play, it's 3:27 to go. It's 9-4. Favor the Lady Vikings. Ball's in to Ruth. She's trapped. Sharp. It's off of the Lady Vikings. Spurlock brings the ball in. Over to Phillips. Phillips brings it across the timeline. Over to Ruth. Ruth to Phillips. Over to Ruth. Back out to Phillips from three-point land. Nope. And Maynard with the rebound. Throws it away. And Jewett with the points. And Maynard chasing the ball. And picked up by turnover by the Lady Oaks. 11-4 with 2:36 to go. Into Hayes. Hayes over everybody. No. Rebound Phillips. Phillips crosses half court. Over to Ruth. Back out to Phillips. She puts it up. Nope. Off of Maynard's hands underneath. Jump ball. Vinton County. Three players coming in for Oak Hill and Vinton County.
Number 32, Julie Meade. Substitutions for Oak Hill. Number 12, Larissa Davis. Number 20, Angie Gillett. And number 22, Bridget Odell.
Jewett with the ball. Going to be met at half court by Davis. Over to Hayes. To Jewett. Jewett brings it around. Over to Hayes. And off of Maynard's leg, Vinton County's ball. Hayes bringing the ball in. A free shot there underneath. Nobody on her. Fee with two, 13-4. In the Gillen. Over to Davis. Over to Phillips. to Odell to Maynard. 2. 6-13. Jewett with the ball. Minute 20 to go here in this first period of play. And the ball stole by Maynard. And a foul's called on 44. Sowers, that's her second. No, her first.
Foul number 44, Elizabeth Sowers, her first, team third.
The ball's into Davis. Over to Jewett. Over to Phillips. Over to Maynard. Maynard back to Phillips. And she brings it around. Knocked away. Jewett with the ball. Less than 50 seconds. Hayes with the ball. 13-6. And who they calling that one on that'll put Hayes on the line? Called that one on Gillen.
Foul on Oak Hill number 20, Angie Gillen, her first, team second. At the line,
Heather Hayes to shoot 2. 13-6 with 43.5 seconds to go in this first period. Hayes' first miss. Second one's up and falls good. Substitution by Vinton County. 14-6, 8-point ball game here. Into Davis. Davis to Gillen. Over to Davis. Over to Odell. Odell blocked by Goodland. Off to Orwowski. Over to Hayes, still there, still, and possession error goes in favor of Lady Oaks with 5.8. Over to Phillips. Phillips to Maynard. And she puts it out. No good. At the end of the first period, it's 14-6. Favor of the Lady Vikings from Vinton County. As we come back for the second period of play here, Jewett with the ball. Davis on Jewett. Underneath to Hayes. Hayes to Hayes. Blocked by Maynard. And it's Vinton County's ball. And the ball's in to number 44 and over to Jewett. Back to Hayes. Underneath to Goodland. And over to Hayes again. Out to Jewett. Jewett to 44. To Hayes. Hayes gets 2. They got to get a hand in her face to keep her from shooting. And a foul's called in there on, looks to me like it's going to be called on Heather Hayes, her second, team fourth. Phillips bringing the ball in for the Lady Oaks, into Davis. Davis met by Jewett, crosses half court, trap, and the block there, and take away on the trap. And Davis putting Maynard with the tie up on Goodland, and it's Oak Hill's ball in possession.
Substitution for Oak Hill, number 21, Stephanie Ruth.
Ruth in, Davis out. 16-6, 10-point lead for Vinton County here in the second period of play. Ruth comes around and gives to Phillips. Phillips over to Maynard. Underneath, no good. Ruth on Jewett. And the ball's taken away. And there's a travel called jump ball. Should have been a travel when you slide with the floor. Vinton County's ball on possession. 6:18 to go. And Hayes brings the ball in to Jewett. Ruth on Jewett working her. And she carries the ball on her side. Vinton County turnover, gives Oak Hill the ball. Into Ruth. Ruth to Phillips, knocked away. And a knockout by Ruth. Oak Hill calling a 20-second timeout.
20-second timeout, Lady Oaks.
Hayes to Hayes, back to Hayes. Pressure being put on Hayes. 3-on-1. Out of Goodland's hands. Oak Hill's ball on Vinton County turnover. Missed opportunity there for Vinton County. Oak Hill was doing the job they was supposed to do. Ruth with the ball across his timeline. Over to Phillips, and she can't find the handle. And it's a jump ball. Oak Hill's on the possession. Oak Hill's ball in to Phillips. And she was slapped, but never got nothing. Hayes with the ball, brings it down. And foul's called on Sharp, I believe, or nope, be called on Spurlock. Her first.
Number 25, that's Spurlock, her first, team third.
5:17 to go here in this second period of play. And there's the foul underneath on Phillips, her second.
Foul number 40, Becky Phillips, her second.
That puts Belinda Hayes on the line to shoot two. First one's no good. Belinda Hayes with the points for Vinton County in this game so far. Second one's no good. Rebound Phillips. Long pass. Maynard ends up with it to Sharp. Sharp from outside gets two. 8-17 to Belinda Hayes. Back to Heather Hayes. Keeping Hayes on the outside. And a steal by Phillips. 4:40 to go. Over to Sharp. Sharp from three. No. Into Phillips. Saved by Spurlock. Back to Ruth. Back to Phillips. And she gets two. 10-17. Lady Oaks only down by 7 now. Hayes with the ball. Hayes to Jewett. And a pass inside. Off Odell's hands. Substitution for both teams.
Marissa Davis, number 22, Bridget Odell. Substitutions for Vinton County, number
4 minutes to go here in this second period play. It's 17-10. Lady Oaks has made a little comeback here. Into Jewett, over to Goodland, back out to Jewett. Jewett brings it in into Hayes, backs it out to Olenkowski, back out to Jewett. Ruth on Jewett. And from outside, no, off of Vinton County, Oak Hill's ball. And to Ruth. Over to Davis, over to Phillips, over to Odell, Odell to Maynard. Maynard rolls it in for 2. 12-17. And Olenkowski over to Hayes, over to Olenkowski. She wanted to shoot, but she changed her mind. Back out to Jewett. Underneath to Hayes, back out to Jewett on the slap away. And a foul's called on Ruth. Oak Hill's 5th.
21, Stephanie Ruth, her first, team 5th.
3:06 to go. It's 12-17.
Substitution for Vinton County, number 4.
Lady Oaks keep whittling away at Vinton County here. Hayes into Jewett. Jewett takes it to the middle, lays it up, no good. And it's off of Oak Hill, a little over the back there, it wasn't called. And a long pass out to Jewett, underneath to Hayes. Hayes for 2, no. Rebound Odell out to Phillips. To Ruth. To Phillips. Phillips takes it around and jump ball goes in the favor of Vinton County. And Vinton County wants 22nd timeout with 2:44 to go here in this second period play. It's 12-17 in favor of Vinton County. And over to Milton, and Davis knocks it out. Vinton County's ball on the knockout by Oak Hill into Belinda Hayes, blocked by Maynard down there, and then a foul committed by Davis. Oak Hill 6th.
Number 12, Marissa Davis, her first, team 6th.
And it's out to Minton, I guess is her name. Olenkowski from three-point land, no. Rebound. Maynard's hands been knocked out by Vinton County. 2:20 to go in this second period. Over to Phillips. Phillips blocked by off Vinton County. Substitution for the Vikings.
And number 14, Heather Vance.
Phillips bringing the ball in. Over to Ruth. Ruth around the top. Over to Phillips. Phillips underneath the Maynard. And she's shoved by 22, I believe.
Viking foul number 22, Amy Jewett, her first.
That's her, the 5th team foul on Vinton County. And Ruth from three-point land, no. Out of Odell's hands into Goodland's hands. Jewett with the ball. In the Hayes. Hayes to Okanowski. Back out to Jewett. Steal by Ruth. Knocked out. Knocked out, bounced by Vinton County. Davis to Ruth. To Phillips. Phillips shoots it. No. And it's knocked around. Davis. Good try on the save there by Davis. She's kind of shoved on that out of bounds. And a long pass into Goodland to Jewett. And a foul's called on Ruth. That'll put Vinton County on the line for the 1-and-1.
Number 21, Stephanie Ruth for second, team 7.
Jewett will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. With 1:18 to go, it's 12-17.
Jewett shooting 1-and-1.
First one's up. Falls good. 18-12, 6-point lead stretched out there for Vinton County. Second one's good. 19-12.
Substitutions for the Lady Vikings. Number 42, Belinda Hayes. And number 44, Elizabeth Sauer.
Phillips bringing the ball in. Long pass to Maynard. She gets it, backs it off, rolls out. And a rebound. Foul's called on Maynard.
Hotel foul number 14, Ashley Maynard, her first, team 8.
And I wouldn't want to be a coach.
Belinda Hayes shooting 1-and-1.
Vikings shooting 1-and-1.
Gets her first one. 20-12, 8-point lead. Rolls it off. Rebound Maynard. Out to Davis. Over to Ruth. Over to Odell. Odell brings it in and she's fouled by Okanowski. Odell on the line to shoot two.
Julie Orlowski, her first, team 6.
58 seconds goes, 20-12, 8-point lead for the Vinton County Vikings. Bridges' first shot's up and good. Lady Oaks has hit all their foul shots they've shot today. All 3 of them so far. All 4 of them so far. 14, 6-point ball game. Over to Hayes. Hayes to Vance. And Belinda Hayes' shot's blocked, picked up by Phillips. A long pass to Maynard. Maynard over to Odell. Back out. And that's a lousy call by the ref.
Back again, number 22, Amy Jewett.
We got substitutions for both Vinton County and
And number 25,
Oak Hill with 32.9 seconds, 6-point ball game. Hayes brings it down. Spurlock working her. Over to Jewett. Jewett. And Gillen's called for the foul. Her second. Puts Hayes on the line.
Vikings.
Looked like a good block out to me, but refs are calling it. She gets her first one. She's 2 for 5 from the line. 21-14. Gets her second one.
Substitutions for Vinton County, number 44, Elizabeth Cyrus, and number 50.
12 seconds to go in this second period. Into Davis, over to Ruth. Help her. Over to Gillen, to Davis, to Phillips. Phillips puts it up, no. And that's the end of the period of play. It's 22-14. At the end of the second period, we'll be back after halftime. Second half of this ball game, the third quarter, will be Oak Hill's ball out on possession arrow. And here we go. Ruth with the ball. Over to Phillips. Back out to Ruth. And a block there by Jewett. Back to in Ruth's hands. Picked up by Olenwowski, and the foul's called on Ruth.
Oak Hill number 21, Stephanie Ruth, 13 first.
Jewett with the ball. And Jewett travels. Still 14-22 in favor of the Vikings. Ruth to Phillips. Across the court to Spurlock, under to Maynard. Maynard puts it up, no. Thrown away by Vinton County. Odell in, Maynard out.
Substitutions for the Lady Oaks, number 22, Bridget Odell, and for Vinton County, number 14, Heather Vance.
Ruth with the ball. Brings it up, gives it off to Phillips. Phillips takes it around, brings it underneath. Nope, rebound, Spurlock. And calling a foul on Spurlock.
Foul on Oak Hill number 25, that's Spurlock, for second, team second.
Don't exactly agree with that call because she was sideways, but Hayes with the ball. Olenwowski. And Spurlock with the steal, and she's all by herself, stops and gets a two. Lady Oaks going to apply some pressure to Vinton County, try to make them make some mistakes. Over to Vance. Vance takes it underneath, and it's she walked.
Checking back in the game for the Lady Vikings, number 22, Amy Jewett.
Vinton County 7. Ball's in the Ruth. 16-22. Over to Phillips. Across the court to Spurlock, underneath. And it's off of Vinton County. It was blocked underneath there by either Goodland or Hayes. Into Phillips. No. Hayes with the rebound. Into Jewett. Jewett across the floor to Vance, underneath the Goodland. And a foul called on Spurlock. Her third, and Goodland gets a try for three. (24-16).
That's good. Foul is on Oak Hill number 25, that's Spurlock, for third, team third.
Goodland got two, and gets to shoot one. And rebound by Maynard. No, by Phillips. To Ruth. Ruth to Spurlock. And right in the hands of Hayes. And it was blocked there partially by Odell, but it's still Vinton County's ball. Goodland with the ball. Over to Jewett. Just an 8-point lead again. Hayes with the ball. Over to Jewett. Jewett into Goodland. No, into Belinda Hayes. Rebound. Odell into Hayes again. And they're calling the foul on Spurlock. That's her fourth.
Lady of foul number 25, that's Spurlock, her fourth, team fourth. Heather Hayes is the line, team 2.
Hayes will be shooting 2. Oak Hill's got 4 fouls here in less than 3 minutes of ball game. First one's no good. White timeout, 20-second timeout by the Lady Oaks. Oak Hill needs somebody down the floor. Hayes' the second shot. Rolls good. Ball's in the Ruth. Over to Davis. Davis to Phillips. No. And a foul's called on Belinda Hayes. First team foul on Vinton County this period.
Vinton County number 42.
Oak Hill's ball out under their own bucket. Into Ruth. Ruth from three-point land. In and out. Goodland with the pickup. Phillips on Hayes. On Jewett with the ball. Underneath to Goodland. Over to Hayes. And a foul's. Ball's blocked. Thrown out by Vinton County. Into Davis. White ball on the trap. And Davis, they beat the press and the attack and the block, and over to Maynard. Maynard, no. Odell underneath, no. Into Hayes' hands. Lady Oaks missed 2 right there within 8 feet of the bucket. Hayes out to Goodland. Goodland to Jewett. And knocked out by Ruth. Over to Hayes. Into Hayes. No. Hayes with her own rebound. Out to Hayes. Back into Hayes. She turns. Back out to Vance. Vance, no. Goodland. And they're calling a foul on Maynard. Her second.
Foul number 14, Ashley Maynard, her second, team 5th.
Puts Goodland on the line to shoot.
At the line for the Lady Vikings.
It seems kind of funny that we get those calls down here, but we don't get them on the other end of the floor. And there's a miss. And no good. By Hayes, no good. Brought down by Phillips. Long pass to Ruth. Over to Maynard. Maynard stops. No! And she gets her own rebound and gets it. 18 to 25, 7-point ball game. Long pass to Goodland. To Jewett. And she walked. And there's a foul. Cheap foul called.
Foul on Oak Hill number 21,
That's a 4th one on Ruth. 6 team fouls on the Lady Oaks here. And there was a walk. And there was a walk. Jewett.
After by Amy Jewett.
Over to Gillen. And to Maynard. And she's fouled by Hayes.
Vinton County foul number 22, Amy Jewett, her second, team second.
Jewett called with foul. Into Davis. Davis. And it goes good. 20-27.
Goal by Marissa Davis.
And Davis. And that was all ball. Calling that one on Phillips. And
Lady Oaks foul number 40, Becky Phillips.
her third. Puts Jewett on the line, letting her get it for the shot. She should have been on the floor.
Amy Jewett at the line, shooting 2.
She gets her first one. Gets her second. Jewett hadn't missed none of her foul shots. 9-point lead for the Lady Vikings. 7 team fouls for Lady Oaks, 2 for Vinton County. Knocked out by the Lady Vikings. And possession will be Vinton County. And Hayes gets to 11-point ball game for the Lady Vikings, 31. Over to Gillen. Underneath to Phillips. Rebound Gillen. Over to Davis. Davis to Gillen. To Maynard. Block. Odell. Nope. Hayes with the ball, comes around, stops, back out to Jewett. Jewett over to Olnowski. Back underneath to Hayes. Back out to Olnowski from 3. He got it. Her second one. 14-point game for Vinton County. Over to Davis. Davis to Phillips. Over to Maynard, no. And calling the foul on Odell. And the other time had been a jump ball.
Foul on Oakfield number 22, Bridget Odell, her first.
Well, let's see now that the Oak Hill's got 18 fouls on them. We're going to be in the bad situation here for quite a while because it doesn't look like the ref's going to help us catch up. Hayes with her. First one's in and second one's out. Phillips with the rebound. Brings it down the floor, stops from three, and nope, I was hoping. Good for two.
Goal by Becky Phillips.
22-35. Over to Goodland. Goodland to Hayes, 37 seconds. 22nd timeout called by Vinton County. Vinton County is leading 35-22 with 35 seconds to go here in this. Vinton County's ball out here after the timeout they called. Into Belinda Hayes. Over to Heather. No. Underneath the Vance. Out to Belinda Hayes. No. A jump ball. Been a foul on the other end of the floor. No kills ball on the possession. Phillips with the ball, takes it to the paint, pops it, and no foul called. Underneath to Phillips, and rebound Gillen, out to Phillips, and to Maynard. No. At the end of the third period, it's 22-35 in favor of Vinton County. Starts the fourth period, final 8 minutes. There was a carry, but didn't get called. Olnaski with the ball, being worked by Ruth. Brings it around, stops. Jewett picked up the knock away. And over to Jewett. Jewett from outside. No. Rebound Spurlock. Over to Phillips. Over to Ruth. Under Spurlock. Over to Odell. No. Another short miss. O'Keel's just not hitting nothing here in this second half of his ball game. Goodland, no. Over the back, and they called jump ball. Maybe not. He got it. He got the foul.
Number 50, Megan Goodland, number second, team third.
Balls into Phillips. Pretty bad when O'Keel's got called for 8 here in the third period. And we can't even hardly buy one for Vinton County. Nope. Picked up by Sharp, and she's fouled by number 44, Sowers. Sharp gets to shoot 2.
Susan Sharp at the line for Oakhill, shooting 2.
First one falls off the edge. Second one's up, falls off the edge. Rebound Phillips. Over to Spurlock. She turns out to Sharp. Sharp from a distance, no. And the ball stolen there. Out to Phillips. From three-point land. No. Odell underneath. Yes. Follows it through.
Basket by Bridget Odell.
Jewett with the ball. And a steal by Sharp. Knocked out by Vinton County. O'Keel's ball. Back to 11-point ball game. 5:54 to go in this fourth period. Phillips brings it around, stops, pumps it back out. Sharp. Sharp shoots. Nope. Rebound Phillips. Back out to Ruth. Ruth from into Sharp. Back out to Ruth. Back out to Phillips from 3. Gets it. Into Jewett. Back out to Olnowski. Over to Jewett. To Olnowski. Way underneath. Hayes picks it up. Out to Jewett. Foul's called on Sharp.
Lady Oaks foul number 10, Susan Sharp, her first. Substitutions for Oak Hill, number 14, Ashley Maynard, and number 12, Marissa Davis. Julie Orlowski at the line.
Lady Oaks has got to fight hard for this ball game because the refs put us in a foul situation. And the first one's made by Olnowski. And it's foul number 50, her third.
Foul on Vinton County number 50, Megan Goodland, her third, team fifth.
Phillips with the ball. 9-point ball game. Over to Ruth, underneath the Phillips, and she's called for the foul. Goodland again.
Foul on Vinton County number 50, Megan Goodland, her fourth, team sixth.
Phillips on the line to shoot 2.
Substitution for the Lady Vikings, number 44, Elizabeth Sowers. Becky Phillips at the line, shooting 2.
First shot's up. He's good. In and out. Long pass underneath. Olnowski, and she gets 2. 10-point ball game. Need a couple threes here. There's a shot by Davis. No. Rebound. Maynard. No. Odell. And a foul's called underneath there on who? Odell's going to line shoot to 1-1.
Foul on Lady Vikings number 44, Elizabeth Sowers, her third, team 7.
Sowers with the foul.
Bridget Odell at the line, shooting 1-1.
4:28 to go. It's a 10-point ball game. No. Phillips with the rebound. Puts it up. No. Too hard. And a block. Well, they called that one a foul on Maynard.
Foul on number 14, Ashley.
That's going to be her third.
At the line for Vinton County, Elizabeth Sowers shooting 2.
She gets her first one. Second. Full court press going to be put on the Lady Oaks. Jump ball kills possession. 12-point ball game. Into Maynard. Out to Phillips from 3. Davis with the save back in from Vinton County. Phillips again falls good. Timeout called by the Lady Oaks with 3:46 to go. It's back to a 10-point ball game. Mount Vinton County's ball. Long pass to Hayes to Olenowski. And it'll be Vinton County's ball out on the kick here from Phillips. Into Jewett, over to, out to Hayes, short, Olenowski, no, Maynard with it, and a foul called on Hayes.
Now on Vinton County number 20, Heather Hayes, her third.
Maynard will go to the line to shoot to 1-1 from the other side. Oak Hill in the double bonus whenever Vinton County's turn to shoot.
At the line for Oak Hill, Ashley Maynard shooting 1-1.
3:25 to go. Maynard's first one's up, no good. Rebound, Phillips, out to Maynard. And they call a walk. Man, if that ain't just about poor. Into Hayes. Back out to Hayes. And to Olenowski. Underneath. Phillips with the rebound. Underneath the Maynard. Steps out. Trying to get fouled. And there's a foul on Jewett. Be her third.
Foul on Vinton County number 22, Amy Jewett, her third.
Odell goes to the line for the 1-1. 2:57 left in this ball game. Still 10-point lead for Vinton County. First one's up. Rolls good. Second one's up. Good. Ball's in Hayes. Olenowski. Over to Olenowski. Knocked away by Maynard. And a foul's on Odell. Puts Hayes on the line to shoot two.
Bridget Odell, her second.
Well, we're into the foul situations where it's going to eat up the clock, or it won't eat up the clock, but it's going to eat up some time. And you can win a ball game here. Hayes with her first one in. Stretches lead back out to 9. No. Rebound Phillips. Brings it down to the floor. We need about 3 threes. Davis puts it up. No. Jewett pulls it back. Knocked away by Maynard. Over to Phillips. Over to Ruth. Over to Maynard. And stole by Hayes. And a foul's called on Maynard. Well.
Foul on Lady Oak number 14, Ashley Maynard, her fourth.
Her fourth. Hayes at the line to shoot 2.
Heather Hayes at the line shooting 2.
Gets her first one. Gets her second.
Timeout, Vinton County.
Vinton County's timeout. As we come back, it's Oak Hill's ball. Into Phillips. 2 minutes left in this fourth period. Over to Ruth. Back to Phillips. Over to Davis. Back to Phillips. And Odell gets 2.
Goal by Bridget Odell.
Ball slapped up. Hayes to Jewett. They're going to have to get on them, or they're going to just eat the clock up here on the Lady Oaks. That's what they're trying to do, and she traveled. Nine-point ball game. Into Phillips. And Phillips over to Davis. Davis to Phillips. And good.
Back by Becky Phillips.
Over to Olenkowski. And fouled by Phillips. Her 4th.
Foul on number 40, Becky Phillips, her 4th. At the line, Julie Orlowski.
1 minute left in this ball game. Or she missed her first one. Gets her second one. Into Phillips. Over to Ruth, back to Phillips. Out to Davis. Over to Phillips. She drives. Nope. Over the back on Hayes. Be her 3rd. Odell on the line.
42, Melinda Hayes, her 2nd. At the line for Oak Hill, Bridget Odell shooting 2.
Odell with 2 to shoot. Both teams in double bonus. Off the side. Gets her second. Jewett. Playing chicken ball now. Maynard with a block away. Over to Davis. Over to Phillips. To Hayes with the steal. And another. And the foul is going to be called on Phillips. It'll be her 5th.
Foul on Lady Oaks, number 40, Becky Phillips.
10.5 seconds.
Substitution for Oak Hill, number 20, Angie Gillen.
Hayes at the line, shoot 2.
At the line, shooting 2.
7-point ball game at this period in time. Hayes gets that one. Makes it an 8-point ball game. About the only thing Heather Hayes has got tonight for Vinton County has been foul shots, 2 points from the floor. And she rolls out of no good. Going to Davis. 5, 4, 3, 2, block. And that's into the ball game. 45-37, 8-point lead, and a win for Vinton County over Oak Hill. We'll see you after the Christmas break at Wheelersburg for the next Lady Oaks ball game. This is Dale Gillen along with Jim Phillips. We wish you all a Happy New Year's, and maybe things will be better in the second half.
To Oak Hill, Susan Sharp. Marissa Davis. Ashley Morgan. Ashley Maynard. Angie Gillen. Stephanie Rude. Bridget Odell. Beth Spurlock. Tara Carter. And Becky Phillips. At this time, if the players and the coach would come forward for the presentation of the 4th place team trophy. Congratulations to the Oak Hill Lady Oaks. Third place in bracket number 1 goes to the Vinton County Lady Vikings, Julie Orlowski. Brandy Minton. Heather Vance. Heather Hayes. Amy Jewett. Judy Orlowski. Julie B. Bobby Carter. Belinda Hayes. Elizabeth Sowers. And Megan Goodman. And the presentation of the 3rd place trophy to Coach Sykes and the Vinton County Lady Vikings. Once again, congratulations to both teams. The championship game between the Waverly Lady Tigers and Olentangy Lady Braves will be next. Once again, at the conclusion of the championship game, the all-tournament team and the most valuable player will be announced for bracket number 1. For bracket number 1, from Vinton County.